Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Happy Saturday evening. How's everyone doing tonight? Guys, smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Saturday. Alright, let's get some face cam going. How's everyone doing? It's a beautiful, beautiful evening. It is freezing cold up here in Michigan. I believe it's in the single digits, like 4 degrees. Bitcoin's not doing a whole lot. Over to Meme said, good day. Well, have you shift the window or not yet? I believe technically I have, yes. I did spend some time outside. Stay Winning Podcast that I hit like. Appreciate you, Stay Winning Podcast. I thoroughly enjoy you. We spent a lot of time in some Twitter spaces together. I don't know if you remember. I'm the Lord Commander. You probably saw my stuff in either on Twitter or L's Discord page, Discord channel. Guys, smash the like button. Appreciate you guys for joining me. Bitcoin is kind of just chopping. Recovered nicely from that crash. Was sitting above this trend line. That is very little confluence, but it's an early on support line. Uptrend. Let's see if we can update our liquidation heat map. I'm a little bit later today, guys. I had to do some like IRL friend stuff. Isn't that weird? I have real friends, like human people friends that I hung out with in person versus just my internet friends, which I would love to hang out with you guys, but you guys all live in BFE compared to me. If any of y'all live in Michigan, let's link up. Let's see. We got 96,528 below. I think the closest person to me is Clint, and he's in Ohio, which isn't actually that bad. 97,595. I'm going to see if I can go chill with Hoffs when I go down to Florida in March. 98,236. See if he's down. I'm going to have to go before his bedtime. I know y'all are kind of old. Flexa said, join the Discord. Hoff said, what, trader? What? Flexa said, I'll be across the lake in springtime-ish. Nice. Dude, if you're coming to Michigan, let's get a drink or something, man. I'll whoop your ass in some pool. It's been so long since I played pool. Do you guys even have pool in the UK? Is that a stupid question? All right. Yeah, Bitcoin has been quite choppy. We do have a beautiful liquidation to the upside. We got one below us too, though. But this one's 65. There's not a lot of leverage in the market, actually. 65 being the highest is kind of crazy. 65, and then we got 54. I guess I should add that one too, just to be fair. That one is at 96,244. Got a lot of stuff done today. The one thing that I didn't do that I wanted to do is I wanted to go to Barnes & Noble. For selfish reasons, but it's a cozy bookstore. I don't even read. I go there and I look at like the D&D stuff, but it's cozy. It's a cozy vibe, man. Let's see. Flexa said, LMAO, bet, bro. And then Hoff said, it's called snooker. And then Flexa said, snooker halls have pool tables, yeah. So Hoff technically doesn't know what he's talking about. Let's see. What is snooker? A cue sport where players use a cue to hit balls into a pocket on a billiards table. Is snooker different from pool? It is different. Okay, so, I mean, technically Hoffs is a little bit wrong. The pocket size. Oh, snooker's harder. You guys are always trying to make things too difficult over in the UK. It can't just be a fun sport. You're like, what if the hole was the size of the ball? Like the exact size of the ball. That's fucked up. All the Americans go over there, they're like, fucking hate playing pool over there. It sucks. Because they keep getting their asses whooped. That's great. Okay, so maybe you will whoop my ass, but I will rise to the challenge, Flexa, even though I was the one that challenged you. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button on your way in. We got 6 people watching. Happy Saturday as always. It is 10:48 p.m. ETH looks very similar to Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance making a lower high Still attempting to hold above that 50 daily moving average. It did fail this first time. The second time it broke above it and closed above it. We'll see if it can stay above it. If it can, then I will still hold out hope for my stupid fractal that I wish I was wrong about. That is probably going to murder alt season. Oh, guys, I don't know if you saw, we're at 472 subscribers. What the hell happened? We were at like 380 2 days ago. That's crazy. Hop said I thought that's what it was called in UK. Flexa put a thumbs up. Infinity said, "Yo, what's going on, Infinity? I like your little thumbnail picture. That's cute. The little pancake swap thing." Flex's is kind of basic. Hoff's is classic when he's using the right account. Stay winning. Stay winning is consistent throughout the entire social media verse. And then Overton Memes is really cool looking too. I don't know. Flexa said, JJ, did you see Richard Hart is on EU's most wanted list? For real? Interesting. Why? That's weird. I'm very curious as to like what they're, because you'd have to prove quite a bit. So I'm interested in knowing what they have actually. Oh, oof, the daily looks awful. Let me get back to the 4 hour. It looks a little bit better. Maybe the 4 hour doesn't look better. Sol tried to recover. Kind of got crapped on a little bit more. This is the end of my I guess technically it's not. The end of my fractals way up here. Sol is kind of struggling a little bit. Total 3. Also had a like trend line here. From what? I can't tell you. I don't know actually. I think maybe I was trying to make bullish div before these points solidified on the RSI. Yeah, it had to have been that right there. But it's kind of ruined now because this point's lower. So forget that. We kind of have nothing. I guess technically I could do this. This is lower. No, I can't do that because that's lower too. There's no divergence anywhere to be had. There's bearish dip back here. Uh-oh, we should have seen this coming. What the hell, guys? How come nobody pointed this out? Where is it? Right here? Yeah, we got bearish div, which kind of screwed us. Maybe some foreshadowing there from the bearish divergence. Others dominance also looks a little struggle bus. Ada's actually kind of trying to hold up, which is weird. SNEC also kind of trying to hold up. XRP has genuinely been doing great. I'm thoroughly, pleasantly surprised at the performance of XRP. HBAR as well. I actually DCA'd into some HBAR. There's a lot of news coming out. Apparently some HBAR dev or something like that was added to MicroStrategy as an advisor or something. Let me see if I can find it. I should have saved it. MicroStrategy's entire, nope, right here. HBAR, if MicroStrategy announces that they're buying it, if the, let's see, a Hedera director joined the MicroStrategy board of directors today. Saylor is working on post-quantum Bitcoin powered by HBAR. That's insanely bullish. I don't know this guy. Actually, if you guys are unfamiliar, this is Rick Moranis, star of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I'm just kidding. He definitely stole Rick Moranis' glasses, though. But yeah, I don't know. This was crazy to me. I don't know if it's going to go any higher, but damn. They got a lot of freaking news. A lot of news. Yeah, Brian Brooks joins MicroStrategy board amid big Bitcoin plans. I mean, it's kind of cool how Bitcoin is so decentralized that MicroStrategy can just come in and be like, we're doing stuff for Bitcoin. That's the whole idea of the decentralized nature. You can't do that with, let's say, the federal government. We can't join, like, form a coalition and be like, we want to change the government. They would shut us down as a terrorist group. That's ridiculous. Cryptocurrency is like beyond that by light years. Let's see. Flexa said he beats up kids and doesn't pay tax. Well, you guys really take that stuff seriously over in the UK. That's like par for the course in America. Overton Meme said, what do you think about AI 16Z? I'll check that out in a minute. Flex is laughing. Hop said, LOL, Flexa. Drew said, you should be playing DayZ. Send me the server, Drew. Flexa said, Drew. Oh, he was talking to Flexa, I think. Yeah, Flexa, you need to play DayZ, my guy. Hop said, Drew, last month I was like, I don't play video games anymore. This month, join my server. That's totally my fault. And he's like he's like upgrading his computer and stuff. He's like, you did this to me, JJ. And I have no shame. I'm going to do the same thing to Flexa. I'm going to do the same thing to Hops. I'm going to do the same thing to Clint. I have a list. I have a fucking list. I'm coming for you. All you old men are going to be playing on a PC by the time I'm finished. Flexa said, I saw Dogecoin could be on Cardano because it's a fork of Bitcoin. That is true. Cardano has officially integrated Bitcoin 1000%. Litecoin can also be on Cardano. So, it's probably nothing. Is that weird how high I can bring my shoulders up? What if I just did the stream like this and there's new people coming in and I'm like, what's up, guys? I'm gonna stay like this as long as I can. I can't do it long. I gotta look at AI 16Z. This is really hard. I mean, she's got big boobies. We do like big boobies. Oh, mintable. Is this the right one? Yeah. Why is it mintable, though? That makes me sad. I mean, it's crazy bullish. So all I'm seeing is a repeating pattern. You got spike, little accumulation. Spike, even littler accumulation. Spike, non-existent accumulation. Spike, maybe it's starting to accumulate again. Is it gonna keep spiking and accumulating? I can't shrug. I'm full shrug right now. Okay, I gotta stop. Flexa said, Hunchback's crypto corner, bro, gonna have slopey shoulders. What the fuck is slopey shoulders? I don't know if anybody else, I'm not going to show it because you guys are going to freak out, probably unsubscribe, but I have like a neck stump, you know, the back of your neck where you kind of like get the hunchback. I call it my stump, and my fiance hates that I call it that. She's like, you don't have a stump. I'm like, man, my neck stump is bugging me. She's like, stop calling it that. And I'm like, you said it, so you know it exists. But yeah, this thing, the chart looks good. I don't like that it's mintable. I don't necessarily know what that entails. If they're just going to double the supply and cash out on $500,000 or what. But the liquidity looks decent-ish. Maybe not. $723 million. I guess it's a little more than 10%. No, it's not. It would be 70 million. This is the tiniest percentage of liquidity, which is a little bit weird. Yeah, see, if any of these people... Also, where is the liquidity contract? Do you see what I mean? That's the only thing that bugs me about these. If any of these people wanted to sell, that liquidity would be gone. But I'm aware that this one blew up with the AI stuff. Plus, titties. I guess that's really all you need to know. So they have other stuff? That's kind of funny. This is an AI, isn't it? So I mean, it's cool. I actually really like the idea of all the AI agents. I think that this one with the market cap probably is safe enough to say that it has staying power. A lot of them died because they were literally just copycats. But I think that this one has the potential to stick around because it is one of the first to blow up because of all that stuff. Flexa said, titties, eh? Titties. Drew said titties sell. He's not wrong. He also said probably one of the most paid for things in history. Oh, 1,000%. That's actually interesting. I would like to see the statistics about that. It's got to be titties, right? Look at all the OnlyFans like retire after like a week. Disclosure Crypto said call on Gary, bud. I will check out Gary. I think I've checked it out before. And I guess I'm looking for from you a contract address because every time I look at it, oh, is this the right one? Okay, this looks better. Hang on. Okay, no, yeah, I've looked at this. I want it to go up. I would like it to go up. If you have a significant quantity of this from down here, you probably entered at a good time. I would hope so. It's like a depressing, descending pattern. Like this is more violent and prejudice than Polkadot's downfall. That's my only thing, is that this seems like crazy bearish, which makes me believe that they've increased the supply significantly. You got 3 hits to the downside. It is in like a descending channel ish. It's a sloppy descending channel, but it does exist. Maybe it's in more of a an accumulation range. But this is kind of all that I can draw from this. It launched and it rugged hard. People tried to buy into it again, and then it continued to rug a little more. Bought, rug, bought, rug, bought. And this is like better price action right here. But then it just kind of peters out. And then I think people were like sick of it. So I guess when did they launch? It launched in July of 2022. So I hope that they were on CoinMarketCap. Let's go see. Because we got the historic price data. July 2022. Let's go to July 31st. And then I'm assuming it's way down here because it was a fresh launch, so it's reasonable to assume that it's going to be down on the list. I'm gonna try to do like top 1,000. Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay, there you go. Gary Network. Here we go. So their supply was 198 million. Now their supply, there you go. They've 10x'd their supply. Oh no, they haven't. They've 5x'd their supply. So, in order for them to get to 9 cents, which is a 9x from here, they would need 5 times 18 million. 18.6. So, 18 times 5. They would need a $93 million market cap, which is not unreasonable. But just know that they did inflate their supply times 5 within 2 years, which is a lot, which is why their price plummeted. Greg said, what is the oldest occupation in the world? According to Irma Bombeck, it's motherhood. Drew said, hot moms need jobs. Polkadot. Let's get back out of the daily. Go to the 4-hour, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Saturday. Got a little bit of a late one for you guys today, but we are celebrating. It's 472 subscribers. We're looking for a 12-hour live stream on Monday from noon to midnight. Be there, be square. What else? The goal of the live stream is going to be 500 subs. And then, obviously, if we hit that like before or really early in the live stream, then we'll have to figure out another goal. But it should be a fun time. We're gonna do crypto stuff. We're gonna do video games. We're probably gonna do like, I don't know. We might react to some shit. I have no idea, but it should be fun. Polkadot, kind of doing what it did before. My only concern here is I was hoping everything was gonna mimic this move. but it doesn't seem to be wanting to do that because it's rejecting off of like the lower trend line support almost everything, and it's getting a little sketch. It is getting a little sketch. SUI, I will say, is the least sketchy. Like, this is the one thing that I'm probably the most comfortable aping a crap ton of money into right now, which is probably a horrible idea. You're not supposed to buy the top. But this feels like a I want to buy that top kind of situation. This is a attractive chart. Look at this beauty. Broken into all-time highs and has stayed in those all-time highs consistently this whole time since November. It's been a month. But still, that's great. SUI is up 3% today. Nothing else is up. C is up 0.5%. It's trying. Gas, this thing still looks like crap. I don't know why. I had high hopes for this. I will say, though, last time it dumped really dramatically, it did kind of beat around the bush down here, and then it violently recovered. So maybe that's what we're looking at for everything. Everyone's going to be like, F this, it's over. Because it's going to go like, everything's going to do this. And they're going to be like, it's over. They're going to dump their bags right here, and then it's going to go bam. And then they're going to buy like up here, and they're only going to make like 10% when it goes to new all-time highs. And then they're going to be like, I have my bag of cash, and I didn't sell it. I didn't sell it at a loss. And then just now buy it and only make 10%, which is still at a loss because I was already down 90. I didn't sell it at all. I've had it this whole time. They're going to have to pretend, and they're going to lie to themselves and their friends, and it's going to be depressing. Flexa said, looking at Node AI GPU, seeing if I want to sell it. Drew said SUI strong. Let's go check out GPU for Flexa. Flexa, I don't know if you were there. This is one of Franco's pivot coins, or I mean the nondescript pivot of justice. Shall we do a nondescript pivot of justice update? For the record, guys, I'm gonna tell the lore behind this, even though it kind of ruins the joke. Franco made a big fuss over selling his ADA at 45 cents. He said, I'm selling my ADA. It's going to zero. It's useless. And I'm buying all of these AI flavor of the week coins. And I said, okay, Flexa. I told him with a straight face like months before to sell his ADA at 80 cents, and he didn't listen to me. He bought GPU at $1.20. He sold his ADA at 45 cents and bought GPU at $1.20. So I guess I hope that he took profit back here, because it got back to his entry, and he probably made a little bit of profit. He could have doubled his money, but ADA went up more than 100%. I'm just saying. But yeah, this was one of those coins. You're trying to figure out if you want to sell it right now. I guess where is your entry? Because it's kind of, looks like it's trying to be at support right now. I would also look right here. You got a lot of confluence. You want to see these rejections, rejection, 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 support. Support right here. Rejection right here. So this is a, oops, how do I redo it? Okay, beautiful. This is a important level right here. And this level is, you only got like this and this and this. And I guess technically you also have this as support. So it's a mediocre level. It's up to you if you want to sell. If you feel like you've gotten your value out of it, then by all means. Early entry. Okay, I like that. Drew said gobble your bags, liquidity pool, token flossing. Let's see. Ooh, we got 15 people watching now, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Saturday. If you're new, please consider subscribing. We are trying to hit 500 subs by the end of the year. We only need 28 more, which apparently is not a lot, because we just got like 100 overnight, which is crazy. That's like unheard of. That was like a 20% spike. Yeah, it's totally up to you if you want to sell this, man. It's at $1.11. Like, if it goes back to all-time highs, you're gonna make a 2x. Do you think you can make that easier elsewhere? That's your call. I like Render. I like Render for an AI play, personally. It's probably a higher market cap than GPU, so maybe a little more risk. But yeah, it's hard to say. I don't want to tell you like, oh, it's gonna have support here, because I have no clue. I don't know what the frick the market's doing. So I guess it's your call. I don't see anything crazy bearish about this, but I also don't see anything saying like, oh, you should probably hang on to this. You know, I'm also not too familiar with the project, so it's gonna be your call at the end of the day. Avalanche, you know, this one's kind of a big disappointment for me, because I had like irresponsible butthurt feelings about Avalanche, because I held it for forever last bull market, and then I sold it probably around like 35, and then it exploded, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, Avalanche. And I was like, F that coin. I hate that coin. And it was literally because I had just sold it. And I've gotten over that now, and I've traded it, and I hold it, and they have all of the beautiful things happening in gaming, and it took a little poop. It pooped on my dreams a little bit, which made me sad. I don't like it when my dreams get pooped on. 32%? That's not too bad. It's a bull market pullback, so you can't complain. But I'm gonna. I feel like I have a right to, especially when I spend money on something. Chainlink, on the other hand, Chainlink has been performing beautifully. The pullback's probably just as dramatic. Not quite as much. 27's holding up a little bit better. This one, I do believe, is confirmed being purchased by the Trump people. Flex has said, I'm going to rotate it while it's up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Twan Lee said Sol is done. I actually don't know. That's a very good question. We're on Chainlink. Don't let me forget. Sol, personally, I don't think Sol is done. Right now, I do think it needs to cool off. Sol is one of the few that actually broke its previous all-time high. And it performed incredible so far. And you know what I see, actually, which I really, really like, is that it's retesting this breakout. If that's the bottom for Sol, then it's going to rip. And it's going to be so mean and vicious and violent and sexy that it's going to be enjoyable for everybody. Even people who don't own Sol. But I don't know if this is the bottom. Allegedly, FTX still holds like 8% of all of Solana, and they're gonna have to liquidate it eventually. So that's a bearish thing. That's alleged. I can't confirm that. I've just read the rumors, just the same as anybody else. But 8% is a lot. That being said, I guess I don't know the math and how it would affect the market. I don't know if it would send it down 30%. That doesn't really make sense, but it could. I really don't know. Personally, I like Sol because when you do the math, the fact that Sol DeFi is genuinely making more money than ETH DeFi right now for the first time ever the past 2 months, and Sol's fees are like 1/10 of ETH fees, probably 1/100th. If you do that math, if we say yes, let's say it's like 1/50th the fees of ETH, that means that there is 50 more, like 50 times as many people using Sol as the number of people using ETH right now, because Sol's making more money. That to me just speaks to the entire crypto market. People are sick of ETH. I'm sure ETH is not going to lose a ton of market share, but I do personally feel like it's time for a new player, at least in the altcoin market. I think Sol deserves it more than ETH, personally. And that's coming from a guy that used to hate Sol. Let's see. Drew said Link is one of the boomer coins now. I love Link. Jim Kennedy said, I guess I'm going to be a rich boomer. Actually, Gen X. Overton Meme said, does anyone follow whales? Send me one of the top addresses. Just check the description. I'm just kidding. I'm broke. Hoff said, LOL, Jim. Drew said, the FTX Sol Holdings FUD will become the Mt. Gox of the Solana network once a year. A reminder will come out, right? FTX holds 8% of the supply. I agree, Drew. Ryan, or Bronson, said, but what are they doing with Sol? Buying and trading stupid meme coins that won't be around next year? That's the issue, though. They're using it. Sol is being used. What are people doing on ETH? Buying meme coins that won't be around next year? Because that's exactly what's happening on both chains. DeFi is definitely not being used. Sol is making more money than ETH. That's all that I need to say. And I used to hate Sol. Overton Meme said, dude, you're not a whale. You're a mammoth. Thank you. Is it the beard? It's the beard. Jim Kennedy said, I don't trust Sol enough to allocate 20% of my portfolio like I do with ETH right now. Flexus said, inflationary as F. They're all inflationary. I think inflation is a meme. Doge made me kind of sad. It was beautifully holding this situation, and it was going up while it was holding it. I was kind of hoping it would just ride off into the sunset like this, but then it just went. It like turned into a wet fart. Nobody likes wet farts. The wet farts are the one, like that's when you gotta leave work early. You gotta stop at the store on your way home and buy an extra pair of underwear, and pretend like there's nothing in your pants, at self checkout. The person's like walking up, like, "Can I help you, sir?" You're like, "No, please stay away. Leave me alone. I'm just I can't be close to people. I have like anxiety." Lunk. This Lunk was holding the upper trend line breakout from this triangle, and it has officially failed twice now. So there's a chance that it continues to fail. I don't know. It's a little sketch looking. Near is beautifully holding this green long-term trend line. Hasn't even touched it yet. I'm sad that this broke the blue, but if it holds the green, I'll be happy. I like Near. I think that this is a beautiful entry for Near. Chili's, on the other hand, Chili's, I was quite sad. Chili's, oh my gosh, is this almost down 50%? That's brutal. I feel bad. Chili's is getting effed in the A right now. Like, the most vulgar way possible. It's depressing. However, is this some kind of funky triangle? No, probably not. Let's see. Hang on. Is it just a channel of accumulating? Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I think it looks like shit. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. If you're new, please consider subscribing. Appreciate you guys for joining me on this fine Saturday evening. Yeah, Chili's, I was really hoping that Chili's would hold above 13, or this red trend line, which is a historical resistance for Chili's. I really want it to bust above that and make a new high. This is genuinely like long-term. Let me show you guys. Historical resistance, Jesus, for Chili's since 2021. This is technically the bear market resistance. What is this from? March 2021. I think this is when the entire market went crazy. Look at that, though. That one candle, that one weekly candle, 408%. Could you imagine? That's so sick. That's disgusting. It's a beautiful thing. Hoping to see those gains eventually. I had those gains for a minute. MicroStrategy is recovering nicely still, obviously. We looked at that last night. DXY still looks like a piece of shit. Silver still looks like a piece of shit. NASDAQ starting to recover. S&P starting to recover. And Bitcoin. Bitcoin's just chilling. Coming down a little more. Is this a prolonged bear trap, or is this whole move a prolonged bull trap? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Flexus said, but it's still winning. Doesn't that speak volumes to the market? People like Sol. Give the people what they want. Give us some shit. Manja, manja. That's such a good movie. That's going to be the movie of the night, guys. The interview with, what's his fucking name? James Franco and Seth Rogen. Love that movie. Brilliant. Twan Lee said, Sol 24 hours trading volume. 5.3 billion index screener. Sol is the queen. I agree. ETH has officially been dethroned. It's an old, crusty piece of shit with mold on its balls, and nobody likes moldy balls. Ryan said, everything Wyckoff head and shoulders top. Jim Kennedy said, do you think OP will run when ETH finally makes all-time high? If ETH finally makes all-time high, I'd say so. OP is one of those that everybody talks about. Flexa said, Peter doesn't know Bitcoin. Don't be like Peter. Charles Hoskinson 12 hours ago. Exactly. Flexa said, let's go, Charlie boy. Yeah, Charles is becoming a tour de force in crypto, and I fucking love it. He's an absolute badass, and he deserves all the praise. Ryan said, DXY bottoming, Bitcoin dead cat to confirm resistance. I think you're crazy if you think this is it for Bitcoin. I think if you think this is it for Bitcoin, you are delusional. Hoff said, don't mind me, I'm just taking screenshots of the chat. Ryan said, this is like the time JJ cited ADA's adjusted transaction volume. Dude, Masari took that away. I was pissed. Cardano had the highest adjusted transaction volume for like 2 years. And then they're like, we don't want this information public anymore. Fuck Masari. Cardano was the king. And I proved it by making a fuck ton of money on it. While everybody was pissy because it was a bear market. Liquidity Unchained said, hey, JJ, what's going on, Liquidity Unchained? Guys, I have a favor to ask in lieu of Christmas. I would like all 472 of my subscribers to share the stream with one or two like-minded crypto friends and say, hey, man, you should go subscribe to this guy. He's a good-looking dude. And he has brilliant fractals. Maybe don't say that. Some people don't like fractals. Just be like, he's a fucking genius, and his calls are on par every time. Just blow some smoke up their ass. Get them to subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 subs by the end of the year. I think we can take it. I think we can make it. That would be the ultimate Christmas present. And I believe in you guys. I think you guys can do it. We got 100 subs in the past 2 days. That's crazy. We're at 472 right now. How many likes are we at? Did we hit that 10 like goal for the stream? Liquidity Unchained said, I can share it on my X page. I would appreciate that. That would be pretty sick. We have 9 likes. Can we hit 10? We got 13 people watching. I appreciate you guys. Let's get back to the charts. Bitcoin dominance is literally going to be the king at the moment right now. Unfortunately, we're trying to watch this thing hopefully die a slow, painful death so that our alt bags can go to Valhalla. Because I personally would love to have money again. I have become more broke in the past week than I have been in quite a long time. Specifically because I just finished my Christmas shopping today. But also, the recent dump has resulted in my portfolio being gobbled up by 50%. And my favorite thing is when people go, how? The price went down. Hoff said, you're all the people I know. Quantum Traveler said, I'm one of the new subs. Appreciate you, Quantum Traveler. You're one of the OGs, man. You got in before 1K. In before 1K club. My goal is to take over the world, to eclipse altcoin daily and show them that I'm better. I'm just being a smartass. But for real, I would love to be able to do this, especially if I could do it for a living. That would be sick. But right now I'm just starting small. I just kind of enjoy it, honestly. I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun. And I do it for free because I enjoy it. It helps me kind of look at the charts a different way as well, because I'm not looking at them in a selfish light. Because normally I look at the charts that I want to look at because, whatever. Why am I going to look at anything else? But I look at everything now, and I don't know. I love it. It just gives me a better sentiment of the market. Like this most recent dump, I was expecting it because I saw Bitcoin dominance. And I was like, this thing never just rolls over and dies like this. It always comes back for a new high before it dies off. And that's exactly what's happening. And that is why I am the self-proclaimed fractal Farquad. Jim Kennedy said, screenshot that, Hoffs. Flexa said, I bet them twins hide in each other's closet when the other has their girlfriend. Are you talking about Altcoin Daily or the Winky Butt twins that own Gemini? Twan Lee said Santa Rally, or is it Sell the News event? That's a good question. Santa Rally, I don't know. When would that occur? That would have to occur within the next 3 or 4 days. But yeah, I mean, it's maybe just a Santa Rally for Bitcoin dominance. Real quick, guys, John did say that he's fully expecting a 110K Bitcoin by, what is it, December 29th? Yeah, December 29th. So, John's not here today. I believe he had like a prostate exam to get to or something. Bitcoin's currently chilling at 96,799.99. Let's see. Jim Kennedy said this recent dump probably means long or better alt season. Probably. I would hope so. Flexa said, I'm so glad I didn't have Winky in my name. Winkle in my name. Dude, Winklevoss. It's Winkle, which is like, I mean, that speaks for itself. And then Voss is a freaking glass water. Liquidity Unchained said, you got that 888 like me ma, man. Like me ma, man? What? Jim Kennedy said, I hope not. Hoff said, more like Christmas. Jim Kennedy said, I'd rather 93 to 103 Bitcoin for a few weeks. Yeah, I don't like alts dying as violently as they did. It was like vicious. And it upset me. My bags were looking so pretty. And then, again, the same thing happened last bull market. I don't know why I'm surprised this time. Overnight losses, like total loss. Is crazy. Blows my mind. But yeah, that's what happens. You got to expect it. And, you know, my dumbass, every time somebody new comes in, they're like, oh my gosh, this just went down 10%. And I'm like, 10%'s nothing. And then we get like 30 or 40. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh my God, oh, 30%, fuck. Liquidity Unchained said, check out Goku. Let's go take a look at Goku. This one? This one? Oh my gosh. Were you the one who had us pull this up before? We definitely looked at this before. $20.3 million market cap. Damn. This one's lovely. Is this the right one? Jim Kennedy said, they will wake up if BTC takes a rest and slowly goes up. Okay, Liquidity Unchained said, yes, that one. Jim Kennedy, I hope so. My main concern right now is getting a tier 1 exchange listing for SNEC. Because it's been way too fucking long. I will say, the team set up Flowdesk, which is a market maker, implementation for Cardano natives, including SNEC. So now these exchanges won't have to dick around with that, and it's basically a home run from here. And there is also bullish div right here on the 4-hour, which is brilliant. I did not notice that. I'm going to go hard on my DCA for SNEC. Because I'm a dumbass and I never learn. But we were looking at Goku. Wow, this thing has gone crazy. I do enjoy it when they dump a teeny tiny little bit and then they explode after that. Because all these idiots that sold right here, because you know a bunch of people did. They saw it going down a little bit and they were like, oh no! And they got out. when they probably bought right here. So they got out for like 10%. And then it went up again. It went up again. So they would have been at like 200, 300%. And they're probably like, God damn it. They get like extra frustrated to the point where they have like a borderline man tantrum, a mantrum. And then their girlfriend breaks up with them. You can't have a mantrum because you fumbled your Goku bag. That's like the least manly thing in the world. Let's see. Liquidating a Chain said best anime of 2025. Ooh, careful. Lone Wolf said proppy. Is that a meme coin? Flexa said, so do we need to get John an inflatable donut cushion for Christmas? Yes, we do. Amazon might be able to get it done if you got Prime. I do have Prime. Of course I have Prime. I'm an American. Liquidating Chain said, why do I crack up laughing every time you say bullish div? Because it's goofy as fuck. A mantrum. I knew Flexa would like that. Yeah, I don't know. Bullish div is kind of silly. It genuinely is. It's really easy to find in the chart. Look at this right here. You got bullish div right here. Bam. It's just silly because it's really easy to find in the chart, and when it plays out, it's great. According to the statistics, it only plays out like 60% of the time, but I think it just plays out every time it shows up during a bull market, which kind of makes sense. Bull market, there's a lot of price action, a lot of volatility, so it makes sense that the divergence would only show up like during the bull market. That would be a little more of a quantity than it showing up during bear market because there's less volatility in the charts during a bear market. So it makes sense that 40% of the time in the bear market, they don't play out because nobody gives a shit. But the 60% of the time that they do show up, they do play out during the bull market. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making shit up. But statistically, 60% of the time, it works every time. And yes, that's an Anchorman quote. But you did have bullish div on Goku. Which, as soon as you got this violent rejection down here, and that candle closed and it started to go up, I would have bought immediately. You solidified some bullish div, go on a lower time frame, right there. Even that. Where's... Bam, even that right there. Beautiful. That would have been even better play. Because that way you get your reaction. You can just watch this react, close, and then buy right here, and you would currently be up 70%. What else do we got? Flexa said, how's Pisscoin doing? Let's take a look at Pisscoin. Jim Kennedy said, how many different coins you guys got? I have 25, even after dumping my C and Blur last week. Tyler said, Pinlink news. All right, let's go take a look at Pisscoin really quick. Then we'll look at Pinlink. Watch Pisscoin be like game-changing gains. Ah, they rugged Pisscoin. Damn. That was a really... every time I see a rug, I just think of The Big Lebowski. Like, that was a great rug. It really tied the whole room together. The description just says, Pisscoin. No risk, just piss. I mean, come on. How are you not going to buy this? Who the fuck rugs Pisscoin? What a bunch of pissy little bitches. Ooh, see. We didn't get our reaction like I wanted. Are we getting it right now, though? It wouldn't count. It wouldn't count. Because you need this, too. You need this to touch. It's not going to touch. Fuckers. They were my bullish div. Oh, oops. I don't know. That just came out of nowhere. I didn't put that here. Who put that here? I don't know. What a mystery. Let's see if there's any Pinlink news. Testing on internal testnet of our RWA tokenization marketplace is almost complete. With everything on track to launch VO alpha version of the testnet. What? With everything on track to launch VO alpha version of the testnet to the public in January. This is not a correct sentence. With everything on track to launch alpha version of the testnet to the public in okay, it is. I'm just stupid. I'm sorry. My bad. The first month since okay, we read that I think. Did we? No, we did not. Launch has been monumental for Pinlink as we continue to yes, I did. I'm sorry. I did read this. Ooh. Okay. So they're still doing things, still making moves to get their development update. The VO Alpha release of our RWA tokenized marketplace will be a major step forward in our vision for delivering the first one-stop shop for the DPIN sector. 2025 will be the year of fractionalized DPIN. I like it. I like it a lot. The Pinlink Alpha Quest is now live. All Pinlink holders are invited to participate. Is this the right thing or is this a fake? At Pinlink AI. At Pinlink AI. No, it's not. It's a T. There's a T in there. This is fake. Fake fuckers. See? Ooh, we're going to report it, guys. Make sure you do your part. Report posts that are fake. Report post. Impersonation. How do I do that? Spam? Fake accounts. Yep. Impersonation right here. Bam. Pretending to be somebody on X. Pinlink. Pinlink AI. Bam. Yeah, guys, take the extra few seconds and do your part and report it. It's too easy, and you could prevent people from losing money. 39 people replied to this. 139 people hearted it. They're going to go to this malicious link, and they're going to get fucked in the ass. All because they didn't read this. Pinlink AI. Pinlint AI. It's too easy. I'm doing my part. Bitcoin is still red, 96,724. It's crazy that 96K is bearish now. Flexa said, LMAO. Dave spammed some bananas. Welcome, Dave. Jim Kennedy said, what's this shit about new IRS crypto rules? You have to use a single wallet or something? They can fuck right off. That sounds like bullshit. Yeah, no. Nope. Universal cost basis tracking method to the per wallet method. What? Let's read this. Oh my god, it's blinding. Oh my gosh, complying with the IRS's new crypto cost basis rules. Something Proclamation 2024 through 28. The IRS is requiring all U.S. crypto investors to switch from the universal cost basis tracking method to the per wallet method by January 1st, 2025. Let's talk about what that means. They can kiss my ass and lick my balls. I'm going to report my taxes the way I want to, and if they got a problem with my wallets, they can come fucking manage my wallets for me. The IRS latest guidance for crypto investors outlining blah, blah, blah. Nobody gives a fuck. Changing what cost basis. Previously, taxpayers were allowed to combine the cost basis for altcoins across multiple wallets. Starting in the 2025 tax year, you must track each wallet's cost basis separately. For example, imagine following scenario. Saul buys Bitcoin for 20,000 on exchange A. So later, he buys 1 Bitcoin for 25 on exchange B. Months later, he sells 1 Bitcoin on exchange B. Under the universal cost basis tracking method, Saul could calculate his capital gains using methods like first in, first out, as if his assets were commingled with a single wallet. Let's see how Saul would have calculated the gains in this scenario. Regardless of which exchange a sale occurs on the first Bitcoin purchase for 20K gets sold for accounting purposes. Capital gains 30,000, tax sale price 20,000, cost basis 10 grand. Per wallet method, transactions with a B occurred 25, capital gains 30, 25, 5 grand. Yeah, that makes sense. This shows how the new rule can impact your tax collections, making it essential to track. See, now they're trying to squeeze every penny out of us. They can kiss my ass. I'm going to report when I want to fucking report. It's bullshit. I don't know. I'm sick of them. I'm so fucking sick of them. You know how much money we'd probably save if we didn't fucking have an IRS? Or if we didn't pay useless taxes? How much of my tax money goes to the IRS? That's fucking stupid. Tyler said 1 month until January 20th. What's on January 20th? Am I supposed to know what that is? Flexa said they know markets are going higher, right? Yeah. Yep. I like that their example was Bitcoin at 20K. Like, when the fuck did they write that? 3 years ago? Shows you how efficient the IRS is, where fucking tax money's going to the past. Fucking idiots. I hate them. They're so fucking incompetent. I actually prefer the SEC over the IRS. Is that weird? Actually, I don't. I changed my mind. I prefer the IRS over the SEC. The IRS just does their shitty, stupid fucking job. The SEC sucks ass. Let's see. We got 11 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining me. If you are new, please consider subscribing and share the stream with a like-minded crypto friend. We're trying to get to 500 subs by the end of the year. We got 472 right now. We only need 28 subscribers. We got 12 likes. Very cool. This has not changed. 97,595. Yep. Yeah, that's all the same. Tyler said, what? Gary out, Trump in? Oh, that's on the 20th? All right, sick. I don't pay attention to politics, Tyler. I fucking hate politics. This time around, I'm a little more inclined to not hate them because they're pumping my bags, but still, fuck them. Dave said, fuck capital gains. I'm a degen. Tyler said, can. I don't know what can is. Like a can of soup. Let's see. Oh, quick update, guys. On the edible stream, because we're getting close. Technically on both. We have 472 subs, which is 79% of our 600 sub goal. And option 2, we have $81 US, which is 32% of our $250 US goal. So if you guys would like to donate, there's crypto wallets and various links down below. You can do Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal, or just crypto. Or the best way you guys can help the channel is just by sharing and liking the stream. Or you could also buy merch. Let's see. Snack is up 1.2%. Very cool. ADA is down 1%. Sol is up 0.25%. ETH is struggling. And Bitcoin is chilling. It's very quiet on this Saturday evening. What do we think? So Bitcoin couldn't quite even get to 100K right here. We had a nice bounce off of 100K here, and then it just violently broke below it. And now it's rejecting well below it. Drew said, when moon. Flexa said, if Liverpool lose tomorrow, I got you. All right. 96,616. Is Liverpool the team that... Who does Ryan Reynolds own? Wrexham. My bad. I probably just got in trouble by saying that. Is that even related? It's probably a completely different sport. He's going to be like, that's badminton, you dumbass. Tyler said, JJ, can I get a SUI pin link beanie? I will make you a SUI pin link beanie. Yes, I will. You want both of those combined? Or would you like one of each so I can sell twice the merch? I'm just kidding. Drew said, damn, I decided to be healthy and not get candy, but now I really want, or really I hadn't done that. Damn, you went full Tyson. Flexa said, nah, it's just a smaller club. Okay. I can't fucking read. Here we go. SUI pin link. Consider it done. Tyler said, how many can you do in a row? I think 3, maybe? There's not a lot of space. It is a rectangle, though. Like, it's like maybe like this. I can't fucking... It's like this. It would be like this. A little more rectangular, though. So yeah, probably 3. On a beanie specifically. If you want like sweatpants, let me actually show you, because the sweatpants I can do all the way down the leg. I might actually be able to do that on regular pants as well. I don't think I've made any regular pants. But sweatpants, I can do hoodie. I got a lot of space on a hoodie as well. Yeah, see the sweatpants? I can do all the way down the pant leg. I mean, that's freaking sick. I gotta buy me a pair of these. These are freaking badass. Ooh, here she comes. Here she comes. Getting spicy. It's getting spicy out there, guys. Stay safe. It is Saturday. The weekend is dumpy. Once again, the weekend is dumpy. Show me a hoodie. All right, let's check out a hoodie. I don't have multiple designs on a hoodie. I just have the one. Like one pattern on the hoodie. See right here, I could probably do a baseball cap with 4. Or a snapback with 4. Hoodie, we got this guy right here. Oh shit. This is my my signature, what is it called? My flagship logo. My flagship design. This is the one that John got. He said he loves it. Every time he wears it out, people are like, oh my god, I love your hoodie. Where did you get it? So he's going to start giving people... I got to buy a domain to forward. So that way it's just easier to remember. I think I'm going to do that tonight, actually. Let me write that down, too. SUI Pinlink XRP. Okay. But yeah, guys, feel free to check out the merch. I could make you a desk mat and probably put as much as you want on there. The desk mat's sick. It's literally just a giant mouse pad. And you could have a whole freaking beautiful picture on here. These are all my Cardano memes. Having a slumber party. Look at the little pig butt cheeks. Mom's basement. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think we had a horse guy one too. Yep. Yes, we do. Horse guy GM. Ooh, 96,350. How are alts reacting? Let's see what total 3. Total 3 is actually holding up quite well. That means Bitcoin dominance must be trying to go down. No? That's weird. Huh. Yeah, they hit that liquidation. A Richardson hat. What is a Richardson hat? A trucker hat? A snapback? 7-panel trucker cap with leather patch. No, I mean, obviously not with the leather patch. Yes? With, I don't know if I can do it with that curved beak. I think it would have to be flat. Like this. This doesn't have the mesh, though. Is that what you're talking about? Or does it have to have the mesh in the back? The trucker hat? See, I can do the foam one as well, but I don't like the foam one personally. I think the foam one's stupid. Just because I know this foam is like kind of funky. I'll see if I can find one without the foam. Drew said, horse guy is my guy. I hate that hat style. Flexa said, wait, you have merch? Nice. Yeah, I got merch. Flexa also said, for context, Wrexham is worth like $15 million. Liverpool is worth $5.3 billion. Ryan's got small potatoes. He's got Mint Mobile though, dude. I love that phone. I have Mint Mobile. I absolutely love the shit out of it. I pay for a full year. Dave said maybe we should just all wear sweatpants and Crocs. That'd be sick. Dude, imagine horse guy Crocs. That'd be awesome. I like this one. I actually wish I had this one because this is more like this style. I don't like the ones with like the iron flat. It's like uncomfortable. $96 $375, $96 $396. Yeah, let me see. I guess just let me know what you guys are into. I genuinely I do take requests. I actually enjoy designing the merch. It's a lot of fun. Oh, I can do socks. I can do buttons. I can do mugs. I can do all kinds of like funky, like homeless guy pajama stuff. Streetwear. I can do. I can do a freaking what's it called? A sweatsuit with the pants and the shirt matching. What's it called? I forget what it's freaking called. I could do a new iPhone case. I didn't know I could do socks. I've totally got to do socks. I could do drink containers. Okay, yes, there is a Richardson hat. There is a Richardson hat. I can do posters and shit. Bags, an apron. Plushies? No fucking way. There is specifically a Richardson hat. Richardson is a brand that is the nicest hat to ever wear. All right, I'm going to replace my hat with the Richardson hat then. Pinlink XRP SUI. All right, you got it. Consider it done. Let's see. Alexis said do some aprons for the women. $1,000,000 idea. Comfortable as F. Yeah, I gotta check that out then. Drew said Daisy runs on Linux. Does it? Tyler said so yes or no on Richardson hat. Yes. Gray hat though. I don't know if it's gonna let me do gray. If they have color options, then it'll automatically let you pick the color options. Ooh. Bitcoin's hitting these liquidation points. That was the big one right there. I think it just hit it. Let's refresh and see. We got 10 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. Appreciate you guys for joining me. We've been going for 69 minutes. Nice. 12-hour. Let me zoom in. Yep, they hit it. They hit that big boy. Now where are we going? They're going to go straight up to this. Watch it. 98,252. Oh, they changed it. It updated. And first one below that, 97,313. Representing some Detroit. And then these two just got hit. So where's the next one? 96,156. Let me just refresh and make sure that it didn't hit that just now. 96,120. See? Uh-oh. That's going to hit for sure, right? It's right there. I don't know. It's hard to tell. $96,192. We got 13 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. Is it going to dump violently? It could happen. It could happen. Bitcoin dominance is kind of cranking up. It's trying to. Total 3 is getting a little dumpy. Alts look like shit. Yeah, I'm wondering if the next narrative is going to be quantum resistance because of all this quantum computer talk. Right now, Ether Bitcoin aren't quantum resistant. Only ones are QAN and Algo. I'm sure there's more than that. See? Even Altcoin Daily knows. That's actually funny. Nervous Network, post quantum cryptography. PQC, quantum safe or quantum resistant. I don't know if that's even possible, if I'm being totally honest. If quantum computing is that efficient, why would we ever be able to develop anything that could stop that? You know what I mean? Let's see. Flexa said, you were right, JJ. You said they'd go there first, bastards. Oh, of course. Flexa said, greedy them market makers, 100%. Ryan said, it did. Coin market cap price slightly lower. Chad Baker said, find us a good shitter coin. Jamie Hogg said, hello. Do you think this bull run is over? No, I do not. I think the bull run starts in 2025, personally. I think this is a precursor. This is a little prequel. This is like the back of the book that you read before you actually decide to buy it. Where you're like, oh, some people made some money. And then retail shows up and they start buying like crazy. And then we're like, holy shit, we're retiring. And then we sell, and then the retail that sticks around does it again next time. That's my personal opinion, though. This is not financial advice. My portfolio is down 50%. from the top, from the highs, not in general. I'm up like overall, but it still hurts. You see the money go to the big number, and then it gets sliced in half. It's quite a gut punch. SUI looks amazing though. SUI literally could not care less about this dump. It looks beautiful. Ryan said, future brokies. Unfortunately, Ryan, I think, is a no-coiner. Zhao AI said, yo, what's going on, Zhao? We got 14 people watching, guys. Do me a favor, share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. Get them to subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subs by the end of the year. We are currently sitting at 472. We gained 100 subscribers in the last 2 days. James Hong said, thank you for answering. Can you take a look at ETH, Bitcoin, and Sol, please? I don't want to get liquidated. It depends on your leverage. I will take a look. Bitcoin does look like it wants to come down more. ETH, I'm not entirely sure where ETH is going to go. My biggest support level up next at the moment locally, I would say, honestly, I would say right here, at 3,000. That's a big psychological level. Right now it is holding support at this level, which was previous support right here. A lot of support right here, resistance right here, and kind of resistance right here, support right here, resistance right here. There's a lot of confluence at these price levels because ETH has been trading in this price zone for quite a while. Sol is kind of an anomaly. I'm looking for it to hold this current price level because this is a historic price level based on the most recent chop. But you also got to take into consideration the fact that Sol did break through its previous all-time high from last bull market, and it spent a decent amount of time up here, and now it's kind of taking a little pullback. So you really want it to hold this level. It might do a little fake out below it. I really genuinely would like it to hold above it, though. If it doesn't, I'm not sure what. Maybe the next level could be this right here. I'm not sure. So you always just want to be prepared for the worst case scenario. The biggest thing that I personally am watching is Bitcoin dominance, because this is going to kind of determine what the market does. On a weekly time frame, every bull market, Bitcoin dominance takes a little bit of a breather, and then it explodes, and then it dies off finally for alts to have their time in the market. Right now, we got our breather, and it's pumping back up. I'm looking for it to make a new all-time high, or a new local high, a new local high before alt season, and preferably before the end of the month. Now, this does not mean alts need to die while this happens. This also doesn't mean Bitcoin needs to pump while this happens. All you need is more money going into Bitcoin than alts. And right now, that's happening. Even if people are selling alts like crazy, people are selling Bitcoin very little. Bitcoin's being sold like this. So with that, the Bitcoin dominance goes up because altcoins are getting wrecked and Bitcoin is getting wrecked a lot less. And it goes the same the other way. If Bitcoin's pumping like crazy, alts can pump too. They just won't pump as much if dominance is pumping. Now, the same could be said the other direction. If Bitcoin is pumping like a little bit, alts can go crazy, and then Bitcoin dominance would dump. So it's all about liquidity. Where is liquidity going, and how fast? Oh. Flexa said, yeah, I'm so broke. Fiat currency is the best. Tyler said, black or gray, Richardson, Pinlink, XRP, SUI in that order. Yep, I got you. James said, you're the man. Thank you. Appreciate you, James. If you could share the stream with a like-minded crypto friend, I would appreciate it. We're trying to get to 500 subs before the end of the year. That would be the ultimate Christmas present. Cheers. Goodness. All right, fellas. We're at 77 minutes for the live stream, which is an hour and 15? Hour and 17. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. This weekly doesn't look awful. It doesn't look great either, though. It is incredibly, bearish engulfing. Let's go down to the 4-hour. $96,178. Let's update our liquidation heat map and see if that's changed. Look at now, I'm getting a bunch of these hats. That's funny. I do like me a good hat. As a bald man, I love me a good hat. Oh, look at that. That's very little right there. Okay, so we got some smart bulls maybe moving their liquidation, moving their stop loss. I'm going to go 95,860 on that. Because the other one's so small, just single digit. And then above, we still got 97,244. And then right above that, the big boy is at 98,192. Not a lot of money compared to the past. And I don't think that the market maker likes that. I think they want people to feel comfortable enough to put a shit ton of money up on the market with leverage, so that way they can liquidate them and they can make billions of dollars with their exchange in fees. Flexa said monthly fighting to stay green. Let's actually go check the monthly. Yes, it is. This is probably going to be the important one. Let's go to the clean chart. Ooh. Yeah. So the open is at 96,464.95. We needed to close there or higher in order for us to have a green monthly. Let me put all my fractals and stuff back first. What did I say? 96,494? $96,194? 464.96. Yeah, 96. 464.95. Okay, so yeah, we needed to close. I'm gonna make this. What am I gonna make this? Blue, like a funky, purpley blue, blurple. Yeah, let's do that. So this is where we want to close in order to have a green monthly close. That's very important. Let me go back down to the 4-hour. So personally, looking for a close above that for tomorrow. We got a lot of increased ETF outflows, which is good. Are we just doing this on a bigger scale? We could be. It's a little bit hard to determine at the moment. Not a lot of fractals to be had at these crazy price levels. I will say, comparison to this little baby, like, beep, 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 is like, this is a way tighter range right here than it was down here. So it does make sense that we're kind of trying to open this up a little bit more because we were getting real tight. So it would not surprise me if this kind of starts to do something like that. Let's actually look at this Bitcoin. So this fractal right here, I'm going to assume that's a daily fractal. Yeah, so that fractal right there, the idea is that we climb from where we're at right now up to 116 by January 6th. Interesting. Very interesting. That fractal is still in play as well. Remember, guys, the fractals aren't like predictions or anything. They're just ideas based on information that's happened in the past. Flexa said holders just got to hold. Exactly. Zhao said hold, gang. Flexa said we've seen it before. Zhao said until I jeet my bag all over someone's face. Chad said I think Voki is about to be a runner. Zhao said we into chop. Exactly. Yes, that is Fu Manchu. Cypher B divergences. Yes, that is Zhao. Fu Manchu is the GOAT. I'm not paying for no crypto face junk. I used to use it actually quite a bit. I used to use it for, I called it my super mega pumpasode indicator, and I would long it. And I think like 80% of the time, my trades were green and it was beautiful. And I genuinely couldn't even tell you what it was that I was looking at anymore. It's been that long. It's been like 2 years. There was something that would happen though, and I'm like, man, every time this happens, the price goes crazy afterwards. And I started trading off of that, and it worked great. And then I think it just stopped showing up in the chart, honestly. I'd have to go digging through all my old Discord messages from when I used to talk about it. Let's see. Flexa said I used Tinos for a while. It was all right. Not necessary, though. I agree. There was a lot of information in that. And I've noticed it was just my trades were getting worse the more stuff I had on the chart. And I couldn't win. And it's not the indicator's fault. I just, personally, I couldn't concentrate with all that crap going on. So I got rid of it and I started trading again. And then everything started working out again. It was like a 15-minute indicator, and I don't like trading on the shorter time frame. I've noticed when I switched to back to the 4-hour, my trades were like beautiful. I was more patient. I knew the move was going to play out over a longer period of time. It just, my brain could process the information way more efficiently when it's not all jumbled. Okay. Oops. Well, the market's turning red, and it's getting all crappy. Can't say that I wasn't expecting this, if I'm being completely honest. I still am genuinely impressed with XRP's performance. So yeah, so Bitcoin kind of touched. Is that the purple line? No, it's on this chart. It's on this chart. Okay. So 96 at 464, 96. Let's put one on here too then.
Right there. So we want Bitcoin to close above this line. I'm not sure what this one's for. Is that like a previous high or something? Oh no, this is the Bitcoin Archives guess for December. He nailed that, dude. That was crazy. I can't believe all three of those targets got hit. Flexa said, you found your flow state, LOL. Everyone has their own. I agree. And that's why I think it's weird when people are like, oh, you don't use so-and-so indicator? You're stupid. Like, what the fuck? Why do you care what indicators I use? It's so silly. Like, I'm never going to tell somebody that their way of doing something is wrong. If it works for them, then it works. Flexa said another thing is people think they always have to be in a trade. They don't. That was the biggest lesson for me. And I think Anime was the one who told me. He said, you don't always force a trade. Sometimes there isn't a trade to be had. If you don't see a trade, don't force one and you won't get screwed. More Money said Liverpool LPT crypto price prediction 25x. Oh, live peer. I'm sorry. Bullish, take a look. Zhao said there's a Reddit where a guy is selling modified Vumanchu B that is supposedly exactly like Market Cipher, but Vumanchu B has always been pretty good. Never used Market Cipher, but it seems a little influencer-ish. It is. And it's expensive. It's I think CryptoFace charges like $500 a year for that crap. Blows my mind. And people, unfortunately, people pay for it. And that's crazy to me. It's incredibly influencer-ish. And I don't know. I'm never going to get to that side of the influencer sphere. Like, I'll gladly fucking post my stupid fucking PayPal if you guys want to fucking send me money. But I'm not going to sell no stupid fucking indicator or have you guys paid to join my group or whatever the fuck. If I have a fucking idea, I'm going to share it with you. I think that's fucking weird. Everything else is whatever. Like, I'll sell merch. You guys can, go through and buy whatever you want at your will. Support the channel if you want. If you don't want to, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to fucking tell you that I have some fucking crystal ball and you have to pay to access it. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, it's like 1,500 lifetime or something. Yeah, fuck that. That's the stupidest shit. I like the idea that somebody bought that and they just copy pasted the code. Flexa said if you blow up to 1 mil, you better employ me. Dude, I'll fucking employ whoever the fuck if I make that much money. You guys gotta help me get there though. I need y'all to shield the fuck out of my stream. We're doing pretty good right now. We're at 472. I think that's pretty fucking good for 2 months. That's crazy. I started in September. Like the end of September. October. Has it been that long? Yeah, because okay, so it's been 3 months. October, November. This is month number 3. Yeah, Flexa said probably key login, right? All right, let's go take a look at live peer. I'm sorry. Sorry, more money. This is an oldie but a goodie. It is very pumpy. I do like that. So it came up here to 24 and then it dumped 56%. Now it's recovering quite nicely. It's already up 38% from the lows. Very nice. Nice little accumulation zone right here. I would like to see it get above, I would say this level right here. Maybe a little bit higher. Right there. I would just go right there. Let it get above 16. 16 looks like a good number. Beautiful. Yeah, because you got that. That's like a historic resistance. Here, here, here. Maybe support right here. Resistance here. Support right here. Resistance here. Resistance here. Support right here. Support right here. Resistance here. Yeah, that's what you want to. You want to get above 16. 16 is like a historic price level for this coin. Once you get above that and solidify a breakout above that, you'll probably be golden. But yeah, it does look good. The chart looks good. Bitcoin just does not want to do anything today. Boring Bitcoin. Alexa said, I'll do new shit. Zhao said, CryptoFace went the way of BitBoy. I never cared for CryptoFace. Like, I get the pompous thing. I feel like I kind of do that. But you can only do it so much. I do it as a joke, as a meme. I don't know. I just there's something about the guy that's like very like I'm hot shit. But if we're good buddies and we get pulled over, I'm gonna fucking rat so hard. I'm telling him everything. I'm not going to jail. Those were his drugs, officer. Those aren't mine. Oh my God, he had cocaine in the car. Oh my. He had cocaine in the car. I imagine he would be like, "Oh my God, that's not. I can't go to jail. Please, officer, please. My dad's gonna kill me." Like that kind of shit. More Money said yes after $16 to the moon. Hell yeah. That's what we're all looking for, man. We're all looking for the moon. Twan Lee said, JJ, what's your opinion on Maneki? Is it dead coin? Janik said, I just like the crown chakra music. Let's go look at Maneki. Maneki. See now, is it dead is a great question. Because it is a meme coin. You had bullish div. The bullish div played out beautifully. Nice pump to the upside. What was that? That was a 300% move. 250. Very nice. Very cool. After that, what did you have? It was in like a ascending broadening wedge, which is bearish. So it broke down below that, which we knew was going to happen because the RSI was going up. So eventually the RSI has to reset. The price is going to cool off. I don't know. Is it dead is a great question because it does look like it might be right. As long as you don't break below this previous low, then you're good. But it's hard to say. It looks like you had this uptrend and it's trying to bust below that, which is not good because that's the only structure that it has to the downside right now as far as its price is concerned. Because then the next thing, the next area, as long as you don't break this low, which would be really, really bad. Because after that, that's the lowest point in the chart, which it has gone down there and recovered nicely from. It recovered and it continued to recover and it continued to go up and then it had a nice move to the upside. Didn't quite break the previous high though. You need some volume because the volume down here is very lackluster. It's been very flat. The moves give it a little bit of volume, but then it goes back to being flat. I would like to see some volume and I want to see some conviction, which means holding above these freaking bottom areas. I want to see it hold above this. And I want to see it hold above this. And I want to see it hold above where it's at right now. Because right now it's not doing that. And it could be a fake out. But you want to watch your ass. It's a $45.7 million market cap. So it could very easily go down. Because it's a big ass market cap. 45.7 million. It's not huge, but it's not small either. $45 million is a lot of freaking money. The liquidity is very nice. And they are about to enter oversold on the daily, which is actually really good. Like it's dumping, but it's happening slowly, it seems. What even is this? From the candle body close, it's down 64, 65%. It's a meme coin. 70% from the wicks. Yeah, I don't know. Each candle, which these are daily candles, it does seem like it's slowing down. Another thing that I guess I would say concerns me is the lack of wicks to the downside. You got one. You got one good wick to the downside. That means people bought this up. Went down there and they bought it up quick. That happened here. You got one here. You got a bunch of them here. You got a big one here, big one here, big one here. Notice all the giant wicks at the bottoms? That's because people buy it up. So the fact that these are kind of getting filled with candle bodies is a little bit scary as well. I can't tell you definitively whether or not it's dead because I am the last person to tell you that something's dead. I am a Cardano maxi. I don't know when coins die. I'm bad at that. I also have Popo, which is freaking basically zero. I think it's safe to say I've been rugged on this coin, but I still refuse to sell it. Yeah, it went from like a couple $1 million market cap to like $250,000. Look at this. Look at this shit. So, asking me if something's dead, I'll just explain to you what I see in the chart, but I'm not going to be able to give you a good answer on whether or not it's dead. This thing should be dead too, but I'm still holding it. I'm still in profit too, actually. I made a crap ton of money off this. The bag that I have right now is house money. So yeah, just be careful. Looks like Bitcoin's recovering. I don't know if I'm expecting. I'm gonna be a little cocky. I'm gonna say I'm expecting a close above 96,464 and 96 cents, and I'm gonna put that on here. There you go. The Fractal Farquad has spoken. Let's see. Flexa said, have you tried Grok? Okay, hang on. There's a lot more stuff. Janik said, don't trip, buy the dip. Flexa said it's make or break time on that thing. Zhao said, been using ChatGPT to rate random pine script indicators. It's really cool, actually. If only I had a clue what I was doing, but I've got some functioning profitable. Not yet, lol. Flexa said, have you tried Grok? And Grok. Nice. I think they just made Grok for free, didn't they? Grok is better, in my opinion. Everyone just knows ChatGPT. I've actually been using Grok for everything because I pay for Twitter Premium. Flexa said, I asked Grok what movie character I would be, and it told me I'd be Tyler Durden, LMAO. Oh, Tyler Durden. Who's Tyler Durden? Oh, from Fight Club? Is Hoff still here? I hope Hoffs is not here. I'm going to admit something. I have never seen Fight Club. I fucking hate Edward Norton. I hate his face. I don't like it. Zhao said, JJ, what are your thoughts on H-bar? I normally roll with ultra low caps, but I've been hoarding H-bar for the past 2 years and now obviously popped off. What are your thoughts? I like that they blew up. I like what they're doing. They're working with XRP and the federal government to facilitate RLUSD cross-border payments. And allegedly, one of the HBAR like devs or whatever just joined MicroStrategy as an advisor, which is a big deal. Let's see. Flexa said, gave me reasons why based on how I tweet. That's funny. Zhao said, I think we're just consolidating, waiting for the market to roll another leg up, all-time high soon, but that's also a big hope. Haha, I think you're right. Matt said, hope we get a Christmas pump starting tomorrow. That's very possible. Welcome, Matt. Tyler said, sorry, JJ. I missed if you could that hat. I had to go do some work, LOL. I am going to do the hat, Tyler. Yes, I'll let you know probably tomorrow. Like it'll probably be done tomorrow. Zhao said, Fight Club. Flexa said, LMAO. I don't like him either. I love Brad Pitt. I love Brad Pitt. He's wonderful. Can't stand Edward Norton. And the Italian Club might not the yeah. What's it called? The Italian Job. The Italian Job might be partially responsible, but also he kind of fucked up the Hulk. Like who would cast him as the Hulk? Zhao said, I didn't know that, the MicroStrategy dev bit. Yeah, we just looked at it. Let me show you. It's a Twitter thing, so yeah, right here. HBAR blah, blah, blah. The Hedera director joined the MicroStrategy board of directors. Saylor is working on post-quantum Bitcoin powered by HBAR. Did you know that Hedera and XRP are working with the federal government to facilitate RLUSD cross-border payments as well? Because that one was a big selling point for me as well. I actually DCA'd into some HBAR today. But again, it is pumped up tremendously. So you said you're a long-term holder. It's totally up to you. It would be completely understandable if you took some profits on this thing up here. It is up a lot. Called this move. Beautiful move. If I would have had some from down here and I watched it even right here, 500%, I'm taking profit. 888%, of course I'm taking profit. 8's my favorite number. But it does look really good. The chart formation looks beautiful. However, we did watch this similarly play out for Doge, and Doge is currently in the middle of breaking down half of its move to the upside. So you don't want that. Right now it's still holding a structure. It's holding above this upper trend line. The upper trend line's sloppy though. If it breaks below this, you gotta be careful. If you're trading short term. If you believe in it, definitely hold. It's entirely your choice though. I can't make the choice for you. I suck at making choices like that. Bitcoin does look like it's recovering nicely though. Flexus said the original Italian Job is better. I actually don't know if I've seen the original Italian Job. Zhao said, hell yeah, HBAR and XRP are my biggest bags by a long shot at bear market lows, but normally I don't admit that. I actually like that. I feel like XRP got a lot of shit, and that's partially why they blew up as hard as they did. It was kind of like a big fuck you to all the haters, because it was unsolicited hate. It really was. Like, it's not the holder's fault. Everybody seemed to have a problem with everything, and then they make fun of the people that are holding it, that believe in something. Like, God forbid you believe in something. And I think the reason I feel like that is because the Cardano community got the same treatment. And now everything's turning around. Zhao said your support lines are exactly where mine are. The doom line. Yeah. The doom line indeed. Alright, fellas. I'm probably gonna call it. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Saturday. I'm definitely going to be on tomorrow. We're still at 472 subs. We got 15 likes on this stream. Thank you guys for joining. We did 103 minutes. Happy Saturday night. Thank you for joining me for this late night stream. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.